So I like to do the batter first because you gotta let it sit for like 10 minutes-ish. I don't know if that's true, but that's what the Pinterest recipe said to do. So that's what is gonna do. 2/3 cups. Cups? Cup? 2/3 cup? What is the appropriate terminology for that? 2/3 of a cup of finely ground almond flour. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 2 large eggs. 1/3 cup of sparkling water. Because we're not using beer, because beer has carbs. Put some salt.
You were done talking.
Some garlic powder. Some onion powder. Some peppy. Some cayenne. And out of sheer habit and respect for my ancestors, some adobo. And then just whisk this bitch together. I like a thicker batter because I feel like it makes for a better fry. But if you want it a little thinner, just add like a little bit more sparkling water. So set this aside for about 10 minutes.
Scott watching it for Steffi.
So we want to heat the oil to about 350, 355. That's why I've got this nifty thing. We are actually way above that. So I am going to turn this down a little bit so I don't hurt myself. So if you want to check and see if your oil is ready, you take just a little teeny tiny bit of batter and drop it in there. And if it starts sizzling like that, then he's pretty good to go. If it gets brown right away, or it starts to burn right away, you're gonna wanna turn that heat down like a lot. So I have my shrimp sitting in my batter. They're all nice and coated. You're gonna take them out, let them drip for a second, and then drop them right into the oil. And they should start to float to the top and fry up pretty quickly. Shrimp actually don't take super long. So once they get to a nice crispy golden brown, that's when you'll want to take them out. Sometimes when you put them in, they'll stick to the bottom for a second. That's fine. Do not try and scrape them up because all you're gonna do is scrape the batter off of the bottom part, and then you'll have shrimp that's snaky on one side. This guy's ready to go. So I have a pan with a paper towel on it with a, what the f is this called? A rack in between and another paper towel on top just to make sure that they're not super greasy and weird when we eat them. Put them right on that. This will let the paper towel absorb some of that oil. So all you're getting is crispy and you're not getting just a mouthful of oil. These two are like twins. I like dipping stuff a whole lot. So we're gonna make a little dip to go with it while our shrimp is on the cooling rack. Just a smooch of buffalo sauce, some parsley, some dill, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of lemon juice. Boop, 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 boop. Mix him up. And there we go. I'm gonna sprinkle some shit on this to make it fancy. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. There we go. Easy.